Hi everyone, my name is Genevieve Lynch. I'm the new Director of Development for the First Tee of Greater Philadelphia. I just started back in the end of February, so I'm still very new to the organization, and I have not had the opportunity to meet so many of you. So I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to say hi, and I look forward to welcoming you at the different programs and at the different sites, especially at Walnut Lane Golf Club. In the meantime, I thought I would invite you into my kitchen, show you how to make a healthy snack. One of our favorite snacks in our house is popcorn. And we tend to not use microwave popcorn. I actually don't even have a microwave in my kitchen, but tend to use the stovetop method of making popcorn. To me, I feel like it tastes the best, and I can add my own seasonings onto my popcorn. In our house, we love barbecue seasoning, and we make it from scratch. Don't buy any of the expensive name brand mixes. 9 times out of 10 you have a lot of these seasonings at home. So Pinterest is your friend, and figure out some of your favorite toppings. I always have this on hand, but the way I will make it is with some brown sugar. Take a little bit, about a tablespoon and a half of brown sugar, and 3 tablespoons of smoked paprika. Paprika regularly is fine, but the smoked paprika gives it more of that smoky flavor that we all love. A teaspoon of chipotle seasoning, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. It's not like a baking thing where you need to do the exact amount. It's up to your own palate. So what we're going to do first is we're going to wash our hands and get them nice and clean. I can't tell you how many times a day we are washing our hands these days, as everyone else should be as well. We're going to wash our hands, and we're going to get our pot set nice and hot. So this is one of my favorite pots. It's a long-handled stainless steel pot. You will need a pot that has a matching lid. So I'm just going to take our pot and our lid and get this onto the stove and turn the stove on, get it nice and warm, and I have about 1/4 cup of canola oil. Canola oil is really good for this because it does not have a low smoke point. It tends not to burn. The other thing that you can use, which actually has a good flavor as well, is your handy dandy coconut oil. Grapeseed oil also does change the flavor a little bit. I prefer canola. It's more of a neutral flavor. My second favorite is the coconut oil. The oil on the stove, it's getting nice and warm. Kids, if you're doing this, make sure you have a parent with you, or a grown-up, or an older person. Somebody else just keeping an eye on this. This is an activity that you do need to watch very closely so that you do not burn it. There is nothing worse than a burnt popcorn smell. So I generally take about 2 or 3 kernels and stick them in there, and I put the lid on. And that will tell you the oil is hot enough for the popcorn to start popping. I've taken loose kernels. You can use any brand. 2/3 of a cup. I don't have it quite all the way full because this is going to be an afternoon snack. I'm just going to wait for this to get nice and warm and get hot, and you will see that right now we can lift the lid off, and it is bubbling just a little bit, and that will bubble and then it will pop. Once it pops, we'll take those kernels out, put them aside so that they do not burn, and then I'll pour the rest of the kernels into the pot, that will pop. It'll take about 30 seconds, maybe a minute, minute and a half to fully pop. Make sure you have a nice large bowl so that you can pour the popcorn into the bowl once it's ready to go, because this all does happen very quickly. Top your popcorn, put some olive oil on it. Some people will put butter on it. Olive oil is a little bit more of a healthier choice. We have all three are popped. So we're going to take them out. They do not burn. And then we will pour the rest of our popcorn in here into this pot. It's sizzling away. I don't know if you can hear that from over there. Now, I learned to make popcorn from my mom. My mom used to make our popcorn after school on the stove, and I had forgotten about it. And just keep shaking it a little bit so that the kernels don't stick to the bottom, and you get burnt kernel. You can hear that it's still popping. I think we're in good shape. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to pour this right into this bowl here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Not a whole lot of unused kernels, so we're in good shape there. All right. Just stick that. It's going to be super hot in your sink. Get that nice and cleared off. Kernels. Okay. And then what I like to do is, again, take my olive oil, do a sprinkle of olive oil on there, and then take my barbecue seasoning and sprinkle that on there as well. Next, oh, it smells so smoky and good. Now, all you can do is enjoy it. This is my cooking tip for the day. I hope you all enjoy. And I can't wait until this is all over and we get to see everybody's beautiful, shiny faces. Until then, I hope you and your family are staying safe, washing your hands, and practicing with Coach Rebecca and all the other coaches so that you can have your best golf swing come hopefully in a few weeks.